Hey, good afternoon. Susan McGraby here, Susan speaking. So what I want to jump into straight away today is I'm thinking about coming up to the festive season in a couple of months. I mean, goodness me, I'm not thinking about that yet, but people are. So I'm going to focus on saving money, and that's why I'm in my kitchen. There's rather funny echo, and you might even hear the dog talking to me. But how can we save money? So I was thinking, I'm passionate about helping to preserve the environment, doing my bit, aren't we all, not using plastic bags. There's so many things we can do. But I thought the first thing I should do is to actually eat my way through the food stock in the house. Now, I don't know if you're like me, but I tend to have, because I'm out all day, I have my pasta, my lentils. I've got those all in the cupboards, and I've got, I think over there we've got a fridge full of some items. So I thought, how about I pledge and invite you all to join me in buying really absolutely nothing unless we have to. So yes, fruit and vegetables, fresh fruit and vegetables we may have to buy, but let's make this a month to eat through our cupboards. Now, if you don't have much in your cupboards, fantastic, well done indeed. That's actually really good, and it's the way I want to work in the future with my cupboards. Have a few things, obviously if you come home late, you need to have something there. What I used to do was to cook at the beginning of the week, at the weekend, and then we'd use it through the week, change it into shepherd's pie, whatever. So we'd do one big cook at the weekends. But I'm talking today about how to save money by not going to the shops and not spending. Now, I got this idea, and I forget the name of the book, but I think it was, the basic premise was a family who spent nothing in a year. So all I'm asking us to do for this challenge to save a load of money is, because we all know if we go to the shop or if we order online, we're going to spend money. So let's think what we've got in the cupboard. So I thought I'd start today with this cupboard, and I did take a little peek inside, and I've got sort of sensible things in here. Might be a few cobwebs as well. So let's look at what we've got. For example, I've got some pasta. So that's one meal, isn't it? Depending who you're cooking for. Pasta with some sauce. I've got other pasta there. I've got some lovely vegan things here, so I can make a vegan cheese sauce to go with the pasta. But I don't have to, my point is I don't have to go and buy anything to make the meal. What else have I got? I've got some stevia, is that how we say it? Loads of that. So my weakness is now and again in the evening, I like to have something sweet, maybe not to say chocolate, but just something a little bit. Sometimes it's cheese and biscuits, vegan cheese and biscuits. Sometimes it's something sweet. So now if I haven't got those things already in my cupboard, I can take the stevia. I've got some flour in the other cupboard, and I'd have to think ahead and make a cake, for example. Just something quick and simple, non-complicated. I do all those it's an all-in-one cake. Throw the eggs or the egg substitute, the fat, margarine, whatever you use, into a bowl and whisk it all together. But what I'm saying is I'm going to go for simple things that are quick to make. But if I'm going to want to eat something a little bit sweet or a little bit different in the evenings, midday, whatever, I'm going to have to think ahead. So that's the trick. But I have definitely got enough food in that cupboard to eat something all week. Now, yes, I will add in some fresh fruit and vegetables, of course I will. But I've also got some frozen peas and frozen peppers. They're picked straight from the field. They will work as well. So let's see how this goes. But the challenge today is to pledge that you will eat your way through your cupboards before you go and buy anything else. So look at what you've got in the cupboard, use that as your core, and let's see if I can get that cupboard emptied over the next few weeks. And there's a couple of other cupboards here as well, so I'll be back on that. So today's tip is do a little audit of what you've got in the cupboard. I've got pasta, I know I've got some sauces, and I've got ways to make sauces in the other areas. So I am definitely sorted for tomorrow. Are you? If your cupboards are empty, fantastic. You're buying fresh foods regularly. You're not stockpiling. You're all set to go. So saving money tips with Susan for this month, heading towards festive seasons. And in any way, it's good practice, isn't it? Let's not fill our cupboards with all this stuff that we may not use and we may end up throwing away because we haven't got to it in time. So that's today's tips. Please look below for another way to save money, especially if you're in the UK. I've got a tip. I think it will come below this video. So click on the links, have a look around, and let's see how this goes. So Susan McGraby saying goodbye on this Sunday afternoon. Have a wonderful week, and let's save some money by eating through the cupboards. So this is what we're doing this week in this series of videos, is eating through the cupboards. Have a great time. Bye.